Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never seen one of my messages before, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on my channel you will get spiritual guidance and twin flame guidance, usually both combined. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust you've been guided here for a reason. There could be answers here for you, something that you need to know, or something that in the back of your mind you're just looking for the answer to. It could be here on this channel. So either way, thank you for stopping by, and I really appreciate everyone who takes the time to subscribe, to like, to comment, everything you do for my channel, all the love you bring. And thank you everyone so much. I was so emotional. I was reading through your emails from my last message that I brought through with the white flame healing with Mother Mary, and a message from Mary Magdalene, and so many of you have emailed me saying how you really felt the healing energy from the white flame and Mother Mary coming through, and it really made you feel so much better. And you know, and a lot of you said that you asked Mary Magdalene to bring a message through me, so that if that doesn't show how aligned we all are and connected we all are, I don't know what does. But thank you so much. I love reading your emails. I read every single one of them. I can't always reply to every single one of them, but I read every single one of them, and I just want you to all know how much I appreciate you and how much I appreciate the love you bring to this channel. So thank you all so much. And just before I get into this message, the lovely lady who could not make it to my retreat at the end of this month, that had to pull out, that space has now been taken. So if the lady who can't make it's watching this, I'll be in touch tomorrow with a refund for you. So the place has been taken, so I'll need to update the community post on that. But thank you everyone who emailed me to ask me if the place was still available, but it's now gone. So thank you. My retreat is now full, and but there's other retreats coming up in the future which you'd be welcome to join for that. So let's do it. Calling in our heavenly ancestors, our spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Please and thank you. Sorry, Roxy's having a little moment. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home, and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward this message for the Twin Flame Collective. You can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home, and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. I'm sorry, there's a delivery coming to the door, and you always know because Roxy turns into an absolute maniac. She sees someone walking up her pathway. So she'll calm down in a moment. So sorry about that. Oh, take a moment to breathe until she calms down. Until the delivery driver leaves the outside of her house. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's clear the energy. And usually when I hit this, she knows I'm doing a reading, so she usually calms down. So I set the intention with this message to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message, channeled straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. She's just doing her duty. She's just doing her duty, being guard dog extraordinaire. She might be small, but she's feisty. Okay. All right. So, now something I heard in my meditation earlier, something about being a cherubim, being an angel sent to earth in particular for this time. And I also heard there's been a huge cosmic reset. So in the last 48 hours, and I definitely feel that's why I was bringing through that. She's now scratching at the door. What is it? Do you need a drink after all that barking? Just let her finish her water. She's just very thirsty. Guarding the house is thirsty work. Good job. Okay. At ease, soldier, or you're coming in. Okay. Okay. So there's been some sort of cosmic reset. Meaning, like in the last 48 hours, you could definitely be feeling much more at... Okay. You're going back through. Here you go then. Go. Go then. Good girl. You could be feeling much more at peace, much calmer. Your dreams could have really started to not be as wild and as wacky. You could definitely be feeling much more centered with regards to your connection. You could just be feeling like suddenly it all makes sense. You know, it's like suddenly all the puzzle pieces just snap into place. Like suddenly all the Rubik's Cube sides all match. You know, it's something has suddenly just clicked into place for you. So some of you might feel that cosmic reset quite heavily. So let me now I've got the guidebook here as well, just so because I want to any cards that come through, and I want to get the overall energy coming through right now for the twin flames. Overall energy for the twin flames, please, and thank you. So I'm seeing a traffic jam, okay? Now it's like almost like a bottleneck, you know, like a traffic jam. And there's lots of cars trying to get down the one kind of bottleneck road. So it ends up a big kind of congested traffic jam. But what I'm seeing is I'm seeing all this backed up traffic going on for miles. But now I'm seeing it starting to move. It's almost like the cars who are in the front of the traffic jam are now going down this little bottleneck road, and then suddenly all the cars are joining in at the sides. So I feel that something has been really what's the word? Like jammed, stuck, like felt like it just wasn't moving. And now there's something actually moving. Like that traffic jam is actually now moving. I'm just shuffling it to the side because these cards are always so big for me to shuffle. They are beautiful though, and I love the colour of them. But they're just huge to hold. Okay. And this is, I think this is called Universal Love. Universal Love Oracle. Let's see. Like, can I get one card, please? Overall energy right now that you want the twin flames to know about, especially with this sudden movement. Look, suddenly something that's been backed up and stuck for a long time, and now there's movement. Okay, let's try and shuffle it this way. Heaven on earth. Sorry, I'm going quiet for a moment because heaven on earth, I did not expect that to be the first message out. So overall energy for the twin flames is heaven on earth. So let me see what that first message is about. So it says both heaven and hell exist on earth, but only to see in our minds, for both are created through our thoughts, actions and intentions. This card is pointing to the fact that you have been helped to create a disturbing situation in your life by giving power to something that you did not have to give power to. Regardless of who or what it was that was bothering you, the current situation is about to be transformed, especially if you cease to give it any more power. Focus on the positive, and instead of plugging into another negativity trap, decide to tap into the power of light and love instead. Send light and love to all concerned and visualize yourself energetically detaching from the drama or from the person that's causing the drama. You can start to create heaven on earth for yourself right now by simply making love your main focus. In doing so, you will attract loving people and situations into your life. Now, it's strange because my message the other night was all about that. All about making love your main focus, no longer holding on to anything or anyone that was making you feel negative. So with that being the first card out, there's definitely been some sort of shift, some sort of, as I say, it's been some sort of cosmic reset or shift that's happened just in the last 24-48 hours. I feel that majorly for the collective energies I connect to. There's been some sort of shift in consciousness, and especially for the twin flames, which is epic stuff. Okay, is there anything else? So forgiveness, and this other one is trying to jump out. Meditation. So a lot of you are really connecting even more through your meditation and the universal heart in the bottom. And look what's right behind. Oops, look right behind the universal love. Sorry, the universal heart and love. Now this is all about the Christ consciousness. So let's see. So forgiveness first of all, and then we're going to go on to the other cards. But I just want to make sure I really bring through this message. So Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion and mercy. Wow, now Kuan Yin came through in the other night's message as well. Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion and mercy, walks with a fiery dragon at her feet. The goddess radiates love, empathy and kindness towards all living things. Her love has tamed the dragon, and now it follows her with devotion and love. A situation in your life is about to get some healing. Kuan Yin is here to offer her assistance. Forgiveness is always essential if healing is to take place. Forgiveness does not condone another's bad actions. Compassion does not negate responsibility. Understanding does not relinquish your need for boundaries, space, and respect. Forgive and release negative attachments, anger, bitterness, and resentment that keep us prisoners in the past. Forgive and set yourself free of the past and all the burdens that came with it. If there is any need to forgive yourself or someone else, now is the time that Kuan Yin is blessing you with this. You are your greatest friend and staunchest ally, so keep on good terms with yourself. Be quick to forgive and be forgiving. So, wow, I just can't believe that Kuan Yin came through in this message as well. And this universal heart is all about that Christ consciousness. So I'm not going to read all these cards, but Universal Heart. So this is overall energy right now for the Twin Flames. So it says, staring into the face on this card, what does it reflect back to you? It's time to meditate upon this card, and you got meditate as well. It's time to meditate upon this card, holding the image in your mind and visualize the human face disappearing into a skyscraper of stars and galaxies. It says, the creativity within you is limitless. All is possible for you now, exploring the light within by choosing to bring your spark to the world. So this is definitely, you know, that Christ consciousness energy. But if you look into the image on this card, it's neither male or female. It's both. So I think this is just saying about that finding that balance within yourself, that beautiful balance of both masculine and feminine. And then we're going to read a bit about the love. So it says, let love guide your speech, thoughts and actions, and a relationship will dramatically improve very soon. Know that love heals all things. It illuminates hearts and minds, opens doors that have been previously closed, and reveals pathways. It anticipates and tends to your future needs. Love wants what is good for the sake of all and for goodness. For the sake of all and its goodness. Shift your mindset to love and offer kindness. Shift into love and find courage. Shift into love and know peace. So there's something coming through here about meditation, connecting through your heart space, forgiving the past, releasing and creating heaven on earth just by purely keeping your thoughts positive and uplifted. And the fact that this was overall energy coming out right now for Twin Flames, and the other night my message was all about releasing anything negative and focusing purely on love. Because focusing purely on love is changing everything. It's changing because, and I say this a lot, and I'm going to say it again, love is the only currency the universe works with. It is, you know, if there was a universal stock market, the value of love would be off the charts. It wouldn't even be on the charts. You know, it's the value of love is so important, and because it is really the only thing that is universally recognized. And the more you give, the more you send out into the world, the more you allow into your life, the wealthier you are. And I know someone might say to that, but love doesn't pay our bills, love doesn't pay our mortgage, love doesn't, of course not. But the divine knows that we need resources, because at the end of the day, of course we can't pay for things literally with love, but by you standing in your light and being that beacon of love, you attract everything you need automatically. You attract stability, you attract, you know, the resources to be able to live a good life. And that happens through just standing in your truth. And the truth of it is, you are love. Your soul is just love. Your soul is made up of nothing else but love. And that's all your soul knows. And that's all your soul understands and responds to. And it's the only currency of the universe that you really have to focus on having more of. And it doesn't cost you anything to give. It doesn't cost you anything to get it. But the more you give, the more generous you are with your love, the more generous the universe is in return. Not just with love, but with everything. Everything you could possibly need to have a good life. And that is true. So, Before I get some tarot, I want to find out a bit about what's going on regarding love for the twin flames at this time. Okay, baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down the relationships unless you unpack it. So I'm definitely feeling with the forgiveness card and the fact that that message came through the other night about it's time to focus on love. No longer talking badly about the past. And I just want to say, people need to know the difference between a karmic relationship and a twin flame relationship. It's so important, because a karmic relationship, when I hear people or see people writing in comment sections and stuff, I don't want them back. They can stay away from me. They've done this, they've done that. I don't ever want to see them again. If you truly feel that way about a relationship that ended, then that is not a twin flame connection. That's a karmic relationship. And usually karmic relationships, you are quite upset. They feel quite intense at the time, and you do get upset when they end. But usually after a few days, you start to feel a bit better because you realise that you're better off without that person in your life. Not so with a twin flame connection. A twin flame connection is never going to be anything that's so it's going to make you feel threatened, or like you've been subjected to anything physical or abusive. That is not a twin soul connection. The twin soul connection will purely force you to look within and look at things that have made you feel not good about yourself, feeling of unworthiness, feeling of insecurity, feeling of not being adequate for someone, feeling of, what's the word I was looking for? Abandonment wounds, yeah, mother wounds, father wounds, abandonment wounds. That is what your twin flame is designed to activate within you, and that is what you have agreed upon. And I always say to people, it should be easy to forgive your person when you understand that this is what they agreed with you beforehand, to make you reflect, to make you heal, to make you understand more about who you are. So for a lot of the twin flames, it really is a time to understand why things happened the way they did in the past, and not allow the baggage of karmic situations. Because on a twin soul journey, yes, it's the most harrowing breakup you'll ever have. But at the same time, as much as you want to move on from that person, it's more or less impossible, because it's like, they just have a hold in your heart like no one ever's had before, and it's meant to be that way. Twin flame, it's meant to be that way. Yeah, so I'm just going to read the cards that come out here, because the overall energy has been coming out as I've been talking. It's meant to be that way because you have to release the toxicity, release the baggage of the past, and then start to focus on your healing. Because then once you do that, your frequency is changing. So, and the illusion's on the bottom. So, okay, don't get sucked into the illusions of the separation. So the baggage and the toxicity cards come out, and this is what I'm talking about. People who are still focusing too much on the toxicity that of the past. Something like a lot of people reach out to me and say, oh, 4 years ago my person did X, Y, and Z, and they ghosted me, they betrayed my trust, etc., etc. If you are still focusing on something negative that happened in your life with this person 4 years ago, you're going to be locked into that toxicity forevermore. And I'm saying that with love in my heart. You have to release anything toxic from your past regarding anyone. And because the more you hold on to that, the more you don't release that, it's just festering, and it's just creating this toxic cycle within you of repeating the same thing over and over again. And you will feel you're stuck in a nightmare. It really does feel like that. Yeah, because it says, and so the anticipation, the closure card, embracing the sweet anticipation of love, surprise, and the closure card. So I feel like in order to have this, new beginning, and you're anticipating a new beginning, but at the same time you're still wanting the closure of the past. And can I just say that the closure of the past has to come from within. It's not, some of you might hear from your person that might give you some closure. I'm not saying it doesn't, some can happen different for everyone, but I know the healing and the closure part has to come from you in order to give your person that space to come back. Because if you're still sitting in resentment, they feel it. They're part of you. They're part of your soul frequency. So if you're still sitting in resentment, and you've got to remember your masculine is part of you, so you rejecting your masculine and sending your masculine negativity is you literally sending it back to yourself. And I know that so many people reached out to me and said, oh, I always feel really negative. I feel like people are doing things to me. They're sending me negativity and stuff like that. If you are sending negativity out into the universe about your masculine and how they've wronged you, how they've hurt you, etc., etc., you're sending out that negativity and it's mirroring back. The cosmos mirrors you. So you have to be very aware, and that's why the Heaven on Earth card came out, and it was talking about you have to truly release anything that you see that has been toxic in the past regarding your person, relationships, friendships, family, because the more you cling to the toxicity, you're just keeping yourself slowed down. And with that, when I saw the traffic jam at the start, and then suddenly the cars are starting to move into this little bottleneck now and things are finally moving, I think this is just saying that for many, because look what came out, the proposal and the true love. And the romance on the bottom, romantic surprises. So that's 2 cards of surprises and proposal and true love. So I feel this is almost like, I feel this is some sort of message to some of you who haven't got to that point yet of releasing the past, to focus purely on the love. Focus purely on the love. And that's why Mary Magdalene's message the other night was saying about focusing on the anchor that holds you and your masculine energy into one frequency, and that's just made up of love. Just like an anchor holds, the anchor holds the boats that are bobbing on the surface of the water. They might drift apart, but they're always anchored into that love. They're always tied to that anchor, and that's the way you and your masculine is. Always together, never separate. Always together. It's just all an illusion of being separate. But for some of you who've already done that work, this is what I feel the message is for you. That it's time. You expect the unexpected here. Expect something out the blue to occur, and it will happen when you least expect it. I just split the deck. Destiny. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. So this could be a message for a number of you, that you have to do that, you have to finally release the negativity, because it's just keeping you chained to the past. And for some of you, you've already done it. You're creating that heaven on earth. So let's see. The right path. Love is a beautiful journey and you're on the right path. So for many of you, you're on the right path here. Forgiveness is going to be necessary. Kuan Yin could be working with many of you right now and your masculines. So you're on the right path. And for a number of you, I feel you're already, sorry, I'm just going to put that chime over there. And for many of you, I feel you're already there. You're already, you know, the traffic jam's already moving. So I'm going to pull some, oh, and I almost forgot. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers around the world, and Heavenly Mothers, of course, because we've had Mother's Day here in the UK, but I know everywhere else in the world, I don't know why UK has to be weird and have it different for everybody else, but happy Mother's Day to everyone around the world. And it doesn't matter if you're an actual mum, or you're a fur baby mum, or you're just someone who's very nurturing and loving to everyone around you. But happy Mother's Day to all, and I wish you all a lovely day or a lovely night wherever you are in the world at this point. So let's see. Okay. So tell me what you can share with me here about the twin flame energies right now. Some are releasing the baggage and toxicity, and some have already done it. So let's see. Give me overall energy right now. Overall energy right now. Ace of Cups. So overall energy. And I've certainly been feeling it. And that's why I said at the start, there's been some sort of cosmic reset, and many of you will have suddenly shifted into this feeling of just peace and calm, and knowing that love is always there. You don't have to look for it anymore. It's just naturally here within you right now in this present moment. And so overall energy is the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So honestly, for many of you, you don't get much better than this. It's like you just found this beautiful sweet spot on your journey where you know that love is the most important thing. And the more you focus on love being the most important thing and being the only true universal currency, the more it's creating your heaven on earth. And I do feel for many of you, you've already done the work. You've released the baggage, you've released the toxicity, you've done the forgiveness. And definitely I feel your masculines have as well. Oh my goodness, the Star. And we just need the Three of Cups to come out now, and then that's it. It's like, I just feel the moment you've waited for. And although we say you should never wait for anything, but if you've been intuitively feeling like, you know, like the drum roll, I can't really do it without spraying spit everywhere, but you know, that drum roll, you just know something's about to happen. It's like drum roll, you know something's about to happen. And I feel it is about to happen because you have released the baggage, you have released the toxicity, you've no longer allowed the past to chain you up and keep you as a prisoner there. Your positive thoughts are creating heaven on earth for yourself and your person. And look what's on the bottom, Ace of friggin' Pentacles. Sorry, my eyes are watering, I'm trying not to. Trying to stop the water. So let's see. I just feel like giving a big sigh of relief. Yeah, look at this. The Chariot and the Nine of Swords. Moving on from feeling this extreme feeling of guilt, sadness, resentment, remorse. Both of you, your divine family? maybe your divine family is helping you. Your divine feminine and masculine. I mean, the black horse for me is always masculine, the white horse is feminine. And whenever my guides are showing me that a masculine has been freed or is awakened, they show me a black stallion that's galloping, usually to the Black Beauty theme tune, which I probably add that in myself. But this is just like, you're moving on. Finally, you're both moving on from this traffic jam stuck energy. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. It's almost like all the obstacles here, all the hold-ups are being removed. And I feel it's because many of you have chosen the path of love. And you have released the baggage. What did I say about the Three of Cups? Oh my goodness. I just literally jumped out into my hand. because I thought I was looking at, you know, following the path of love with the Ace of Cups, leading you to your heaven and earth, the Ten of Cups, the Star, wishing for that moment of reconnection where you can just celebrate and be with your person in the most beautiful way. And then Three of Cups came out. I'm trying not to get emotional this reading, but honestly, it's so hard not to. Because I just feel for many of you, this message is going to be so impactful. Okay. King of freaking Wands and the Seven of Swords. So your King of Wands has been holding back and avoiding reconnecting with you for a long time. And right now you could be hearing like a motorbike going faster in the distance, or a motorbike goes flying past your house when you watch this. Because there's definitely something here that's speeding up. That moment that you have waited for, that moment that you have been anticipating, that surprise moment, oh my goodness, it's coming. The moment you have been anticipating and waiting for is coming. You know it in your heart. Those of you that are watching this and you feel it in your heart space, you just know it. Yeah, you had the strength to walk away. You had the strength to walk away. Yeah, Knight of Wands. You had the strength to walk away from someone who was not willing to really offer you the commitment you needed. And yeah, and the Eight of Pentacles. You put in the work. You overcame this energy. You know, you gave yourself commitment. You made a commitment to yourself when someone else wouldn't. Two of Pentacles. You made the right choices. You made the right decision for yourself. And now you're bringing in some sort of balanced connection. Reciprocation. Equal give and take. Your strength, your courage is finally paying off. King of Swords. Because you now have some sort of swift action and communication coming in here. Yeah, see, the World card. And the Three of Pentacles. It's like, the love that was always there, and the love that everyone around you always felt. And a lot of people may have thought, oh, I'm surprised you two didn't stay together, because you always looked really good together. You look good together, you got along, and people were really surprised the fact that this didn't go the distance with you and your person. And I feel now people are going to not be surprised that you and this person are coming back around. The Libra card. And Justice. Queen of Cups. For staying in your heart space. For not closing your heart. And for finding the strength to forgive and show compassion. Yeah, Six of Cups. Compassion, love, integrity, grace, beauty, you have it all. And that is why this person is now coming in here to show you the love that you truly deserve. And what the card of Kuan Yin was talking about, how she tamed the dragon and how the dragon became so devoted to her. And then I love how in this card here, this huge big bison here has become so gentle and so loving, and almost like the beast has been tamed. And it just reminds me of Kuan Yin's card as well. Okay, give me one more card before I pull a message from the masculines here. High Priestess and the Emperor, you intuitively know this is about to happen. You intuitively feel it. Yeah, Two of Cups. You intuitively feel it. You know that you have chosen the path of love. Something you have been anticipating is about to happen. Something you have been anticipating is on its way. And it's purely because you released the toxicity. You released the baggage of the past. And anyone who's not yet done that, this may not be your message. But just trust that one day it could be your message. Excuse me, because all my messages are timeless. And if you're at the point where you're still feeling a bit sad and emotional and resentful of someone from your past, then this might not be the message for you. But as I say, maybe one day it could be. It could be. So let me see. Can I get a message, please, from the masculine to their feminine? And I'm going to pull an oracle card message at the end. I'll pull it over here. Get my glasses back on. Okay. So, okay, our love is real. So I'll read the message in a moment. Our love is real. Regret. New beginnings. And unspoken. So, it says our love is real. So it says trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realms. Have faith that it is that have faith in our infinite love. So the writing is so tiny. Have faith in our infinite love and always know that I love you. Our union is protected by the angels, and we are destined to be together in the physical. Our love is real. Regret. I am so exhausted and embarrassed. I can't bear to even look you in the eyes right now and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. So this is someone who's getting ready to speak their truth here, who's getting ready to confess something and explain to you why things happened the way they did. New beginnings. I have realised what I am missing, and it's you. This new love has given me a new perspective and has changed who I am forever. There is no going back. There's no going back, only forwards. When I met you, I never looked back after that. I want to have a future with you, and it starts now. And unspoken, there's so much I need to say to you, but I'm finding it very difficult to say it, as I'm feeling so many feelings the words just cannot describe. Just know that you are very important to me. The depths of my love for you goes beyond anything I've ever felt before. There is so much unspoken between us, but I shall open up to you very soon. Beautiful. Wow. I mean, this is just such a deep message, it really is. And I just love those messages. So, I'm going to pull a message on camera, so let's see. Now these cards are quite stuck together, so I'm going to give them a quick shuffle. And let's see what wants to come through for this message. Just going to give them a quick shuffle here and see. So can I get a message, please, to close out for the Twin Flame Collective? Please and thank you. Let's see. A message to close out for the Twin Flames, please and thank you. Tell me when to stop. Oh, I'm going right to this one. A change in the wind. Well, okay. A change in the wind. So let's see what this one's about. And that is card number 12. And I've been seeing a lot of 12s lately. A change in the wind. Change in the wind. Okay. The essential meaning. A sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, an uncertainty about which direction the winds are about to blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist the changes. That you want the world to remain consistent, like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change, and now is the time of great transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of synchronization with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things to come. Life is about to get very interesting for you. So that's we got the other card of anticipation as well. So you're definitely anticipating something. 4747, 1111. You're anticipating something is about to happen. Anticipation with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic truly lies. In a relationship, you go through periods where partners seem out of synchronization with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the partnership. Perhaps someone has had a change of heart and leaves. These tough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to both understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, something good is about to come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from any drama. The air will soon clear and everything will be fresh and new once again. This too shall pass. So I feel that that's just a reminder. We really have to let go of the old and just go with wherever the wind takes us, because, you know, we go through the happy card. I just got a deck on the happy card. That's the saying that's leading you to happily ever after, to a time when you're just going to want to celebrate and rejoice in that Three of Cups energy. So just, you might not be able to see the changes happening, and right now you might feel that nothing is moving, but remember at the start we saw the traffic moving. Just trust the change is happening. The change is on the wind, and whatever you're anticipating, it's coming. So very precise message tonight for someone, and you'll feel it in your heart space if this is meant for you. Excuse me. So God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for this time we have spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.